What's up, guys? This is Draven76 MDJ, and today we're going to try something different. I have my son and his friends from school. Going to ask them a couple of questions and hopefully get some decent answers. Start a conversation. Basically, get their feelings on how games, their views on games, and what they expect or what they hope to see in the future. So, what we'll do is I'll ask the question and then say, this is so and so, this is my answers type thing, so we know who's saying what and less confusion. Alrighty?
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay, so
Okay.
it's first question's a pretty basic, simple one. Like, what was your first favorite game? Who wants to answer first? Like, what is your first game that you played that you're like, I could play this all the time, no matter what, until the console dies?
I'm Cam, and
Okay, so it's
the
on
first
console.
game I've ever been addicted to is probably Call of Duty Black Ops 3, because it was like the first game on my PS4, so that was fun. Yep.
Okay, I'll answer. Hi, my name is Austin, and the first game that I was addicted to was Modern Warfare 2. It took me about a week to complete the campaign.
Nice, nice.
Alright.
It was depressing.
Hi, my name is Nate, and I think I'm gonna go with good old Super Mario Galaxy 2. Really enjoyed that game, 100%ed it. Got bored, deleted my save file. Don't know what I was thinking.
Nah, I don't try to do
Nice.
Fortnite.
Chris, come back yet?
Nope. Still getting instructions. Oh, there it goes.
You back, Chris?
Yeah,
You want me to repeat the question?
yeah.
Okay. What was your first favorite game?
Well, my first favorite game was definitely Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3.
See, everybody else picked Call of Duty except for me.
Nice. You guys are gonna get shocked here because you guys weren't born yet. But my first favorite game was back on the old NES system and The Legend of Zelda.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Like, it was basically, a lot of games you're
thought you were
required to
gonna
go
say Atari.
somewhere. Oh, Atari. I don't know, if I go back to Atari, I'd probably have to say there was a game called Warlords. And it's weird because you didn't play with the stick, you played with like a paddle wheel. You spun this wheel and it had a button on it. And basically all you did was it was just basically Pong, but it was a 4-player Pong, and it's like a PvP 4-player Pong is what it was. It was pretty good for its day.
Alright.
Alright, so that's the first question. Not so bad, right?
Yeah.
Alright, cool,
Yeah.
cool. So, keeping with the game theme, what games are you looking forward to? On any console, or say a PS4, if you guys are PC players?
I have been practicing this. Alright, so should I go first then?
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, I've been looking forward to the new Black Ops, which is Black Ops 4, because of the new specialists and stuff, stuff like that. Yeah, because I was really addicted to BO3. So yeah.
Cool, cool.
Alright, yeah, I'm also expecting a Black Ops 4. Can't wait for that. It's gonna be my first Black Ops in the series. But I also can't wait for the arrival of Fallout 76. Since I
Yes.
really enjoyed Fallout 4, I think Fallout 76 is gonna be an even better experience.
Cool, cool.
Okay.
Austin, Chris.
I don't want to say Black Ops 4, but I really don't know any other games. I'm not that in tune with the gaming scheme of whatever it is.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah,
I'm
you're-
on that board too. I don't really follow too much gaming news.
Yeah, the only game I can think of right now is Black Ops 4, but
That's cool. That's cool. I mean,
This is a fucking Call of Duty.
I'm on the board with Nate there for Fallout 76. I've seen him play Fallout 4, which is probably why I got into playing Elder Scrolls Online, because it's the same developer. If it's anything like Fallout 4, where you can do whatever, build whatever, I'm down with that. I'm also looking forward to Red Dead Redemption 2. I've never played anything in the series, but I have played GTA 5. And if it's basically GTA 5 set in the Western world, I'm down. So, Red Dead Redemption 2 and Fallout 76.
Alright.
Okay, cool. And something along the lines of future gaming, but what sort of games are you hoping that would come out? Like, say, more first-person shooters, more RPG-ish type play games, anything you could think of. So this is like kind of like an open question. What are you hoping that they put out soon?
Alright, I want to go with this. I know Bethesda games themselves said they'd never do something like this, but I want something like Fallout themed multiplayer. Like, I'm not saying it has to be the Fallout franchise, I'm just saying I
Yeah,
want
something along
something
that
like
lines.
Elder Scrolls Online,
Yeah.
but it's more modern. Because, you know, Elder Scrolls is nice and all, but there's only so much you can do with the skills and weapon choices.
Yeah.
I want
Well,
something more
we did hear
versatile
that-
where you can modify your gun.
We
and
did hear
test
that
it out.
rumor. We did hear that rumor for it. Remember I told you that
Yeah.
they had something in the works. So again, if it is along the lines of Fallout with the multiplayer aspect, I'm down for that. Anybody else? Anything to think of?
What I'm really hoping to come out is more of a communications, like games that make you communicate with other people, if it's your friends or if it's with bots in general. But to have that communication skill and to have to go and make callouts is a very good way of doing it, in which that's why I love playing Rainbow, because half the things that you have to do is pretty much make good callouts.
Yeah. It's like the basis of a tactical shooter, where it's like one person can't do it all. You need someone to stick to their
You
role.
need someone. It's called Ghost Recon Wildlands.
Called Gears of War 4.
Yeah, more consequences, right? Like if you for a bad action. Yeah.
So am I going next?
Yeah, go ahead, Ken.
Yeah.
Alright, so I basically want like RTS, which is real-time strategy games, like for my phone, like when I'm bored. Cause you know there aren't any like RTS games that you can like hop into a quick battle in. Like they aren't that intriguing, I guess you could say. But yeah, I want like more RTS games, either for like console or something, or for my phone.
Cool, cool.
I would like more open world games, or like first person
Minecraft.
shooters.
Yeah.
And maybe like more like strategic games too,
Cool.
where you have to give callouts.
Yeah, That seems to be like the general consensus. Like we all put like, I mean, we obviously played similar games. I mean, I don't play Minecraft with you guys, but I do play Minecraft. So, and it's something along those lines where you can grab resource from anything. Everything is a resource basically. You know, you could dig into the side of a mountain and have everything you need just in one mountain. So something along those lines. I like something like that has a building aspect, an open world aspect, almost even like a sandbox type play. So anything along those lines, I'm always looking forward to. Like I said, GTA was such an open world. So if Red Dead 2 is sort of along those lines, or even like the way Fallout 76 is, if it's like that as well. More games like that where you can get lost in gameplay because there's so much to do. That's what I'm hoping to see. And whether it's a first person, third person, or even an RTS, or even like a MOBA, like League of Legends Online or something like that, stuff like that, where you can just, like Cam said, you could just jump in and out of a game. Those would be great too, because like you said, sometimes not everybody's on, but you want to play. So games that you can get immediately into the action without having to wait for a long time, that's also a plus. So that's what I'm always hoping more games like that be for. Alright, so the next series of questions is going to be a little more serious. Basically dealing with the online community, which, you know, we are a part of. So, how do you feel towards the online gaming community? Whereas, like, how do you feel? Is it more of a positive thing or a negative thing?
Okay, I'd like to start off with this one.
Go ahead.
So, with each online gaming community, you can't stereotypically put one gaming community with the rest of them and say that this gaming community is just like another gaming community that is completely different. Some games, there are people that are actually trying to help each other and not trying to be complete trolls and try to ruin everybody's gaming experience.
Yes.
Even though that there are some in each game, no matter which game you play, there's going to be a troll. But you can't say that, like, you can't judge one person by the rest of everybody else.
Yeah. Completely understand. I completely agree with that.
Now, could you say some people are more likely to be 8-year-olds in a game than people who actually are trying to play? Yeah, but no.
Alright. Well, thinking about game communities I like, here's a good example. Call of Duty World War II. There's a lot of players that will reasonably use a decent gun, make it better, and go out there and just have fun. I like to do that with a gun not really anybody uses. I have a good time usually. Then there's the players who don't care about having fun, they just want to win. So they'll use cheesy tactics like hiding in the corner with a shotgun, using an LMG in the most open area and getting all of the kills, or just straight up sniping with one of the fastest snipers and getting what they call strategic shots. Meanwhile, they're sitting in a corner, everybody's gonna know they're there, but they can't do anything since they have a sniper. It's things like that where, like, you have to almost make loadouts for those certain types of people.
Anti-troll.
Yes, anti-troll loadouts.
Anti-tryhard?
You shouldn't, like, you shouldn't need to do that in a game. You should just be able to have fun, enjoy the game for what it is, and not ruin it. I'll get to the point where I'm so mad, I'll literally pull out a sniper class, get so frustrated, and I will run into the action with a sniper rifle and frustrate some kids, making them leave. Because honestly, people do that. It works, it triggers people a lot, and they leave. I'm on the... I want to say I'm more of a, like, positive gamer, but there will be the times where I'm just sick of it, and I'll
Oh,
be
yeah.
exactly like the people I don't like.
I'm well aware. I hear you. Anyone else want to answer? Anything to add?
Could you restate the question?
Basically, how do you feel towards the online gaming community? Do you have a positive or negative outlook of it?
Okay, hold on. Let
Also,
me
like,
ponder on this.
and also how you, if you want to add like anything additional, like how have you reacted to the positive or negative effect of it? Like Nate just said, like, you know, he purposely built an anti-troll build.
Dang, hold on.
See, like, for personal experience, like I play online games, but I play solo. So it's like I'm like, what's the point of me playing an online game if I'm just gonna play in a group by myself or in a minimal group? But it's like sometimes I don't like adjusting my play style, so I'll purposely play alone. Because when you do play online, it's a compromise. You're changing how the way you play, just so you can either be the benefit of the group as opposed to benefit yourself. Like Nate say, you know, better for the team than for the personal glory. But sometimes, like certain games, I don't play like capture games like you guys, or you know, tactical shooters where there is an objective. I play Elder Scrolls. I play Destiny 2. I play Diablo 3. I play Overwatch. Play GTA 5. I mean, there's an objective, but it's a collective objective, so to speak. So it's everybody wants the same result. And yeah, you do have to change your play style. You do have to. Sometimes you can't just do what you want. And again, it's the compromise. But I do like playing solo. But I do like right now. I'm playing Elder Scrolls where I'm doing the anchors and the werewolves, and there's about 30 people here, and we're just running back and forth killing stuff. And so far, no one's being a dick about anything. And it's working out well. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was me all the
Smash.
time. Me all the time.
Jim Gilbert being noob.
Wow. Wow, so they just purposely kill you, huh? Wow.
Oh, that was
Okay,
fun.
my opinion
There's
on
always-
it is that there's always going to be the 8-year-olds who try and troll you and team kill you, which really gets me mad. And I'm pretty sure they all know that.
yeah. Same here, Chris. Same here.
So yeah,
So what really gets you mad, Chris?
them team killing me for no reason.
I mean, to add on to my point, it's gotten to the Fortnite community's point where, like, Fortnite is on the edge of killing itself. Quite literally, they're doing so many negative things to the game. Like, I had some of these impulse grenades, you know, throw them, they push people. I just had the dumb idea of, like, oh, this game is just dying. So I just grab an impulse grenade, somebody's in the same house as me, and it's one of my friendlies. I just throw it, they go flying out, and like they just stare at me. Like, dude, why'd you do that?
Bro, seriously?
And it's just like... Yeah, I definitely didn't do that like a couple minutes ago.
Nice.
But like the thing is, like there's nothing wrong with it. Like the Fortnite community will see that as a perfectly fine player. But other people will see, oh, why are you being so mean to that person? And stuff. Fortnite has ruined itself.
We get on to the next question.
Yeah, yes it is. I was the god at that.
Oh yeah, that's very cancerous.
I think
No.
Austin wants to go to the next question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, okay, this is sort of like a mixed question here, but well, we kind of established it. But what is the best thing about online gaming? Like playing with friends or new people? The idea of playing with others across the world? What do you think? What do you guys think?
I'm gonna try to go first this time.
Go ahead.
And I want to say, like, it's just the idea of gaming itself. Like, people see it as a bad thing. Like, oh, you're wasting your time inside. Go get some air. I
Oh
know.
wait, can we talk about my reaction time?
We can do that later.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Anyways, so the community, it's like the idea is they bring up a game, they tell you what it's about, and you see if you like it or not. Like, oh, you can play with over 50 of your friends at the same time. You know, that's good, that's positive. And then it's like, you only get to play with like 10 of them. Like, gaming itself is nice, cause like, wait, what was the question again? I'm getting off the topic.
What's the best thing about online gaming?
Alright, right.
Mind you, this is coming from a question for someone when I was your age. If you wanted a game with more than one other friend, we went to the arcade for those 4-player games, or stuff like that.
3 years.
We'd have to wait for games that came out with we had to look in the back and see simultaneous 2-player game just so we can play a game. Because otherwise it's player 1 then player 2 type of thing. So when games came out that you could play online, it was revolutionary for someone like me.
Yeah. Nowadays, you see online gaming, and you think, wow, this is not healthy for a normal human. But you're getting social interaction. You're learning things. Like, maybe one day, Austin is so experienced with calling out things from Rainbow Six Siege that someone could be in some sort of problem and they don't even know about it. Something like that. Like, say Austin's hanging out with somebody and, like, they're about to, like, trip and Austin calls it out. Online gaming can do more than just bring a fun experience to this world, the internet. It can bring a fun time to anywhere, anytime, as long as you have Wi-Fi.
Good Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Not,
Yeah,
you know,
Justin.
3 years
Good Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi. Oh my god, ping.
As long as you're not powered on a potato, the online games should be fun for everybody.
Yeah.
From Pong to Minecraft.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing too, is because now gaming is it's entertainment. Yeah. Because
It's become
it's
a hobby
it's
and a
entertainment.
job.
Yeah, it's Oh yeah. Yep. Exactly. With all the sponsors and just the amount of views that he gets. Yeah. Because he kept on breaking records. How many concurrent viewers? He had more and more in each and every time. Yeah, when he had Drake on there.
Marshmallow. Marshmallow.
What?
Travis. For most concurrent
I
viewers.
thought you were talking about
Yeah.
like Drake the rapper. I was about to say.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, it has become a business because, you know, how many people are invested with games. It's almost an untapped resource that people are just now realizing, hey, you can make money off of this. I mean, games sell in the millions when it comes to units. So there is a market for it. And people want to see it. Sometimes they just want to see, like, you know, we watch gameplay videos because maybe you're stuck on something. You want to know what they do, or you want to learn a new tactic, or you want to learn a new build, or, you know, it's information being shared, but yet it's entertainment. And to not capitalize on entertainment, to turn a nose up at it and say, oh, that's nonsense, that's this, that's that. Continuation. I have it set for 30 minutes. Continuation. So like, to be short-sighted and not think of online gaming as another enterprise or something that can be made, you can make money off of is really done. It's amazing that it took this long. Online gaming has been around for quite some time now. I've been online gaming since before Nate was born, and it just it's with its accessibility for everybody. Like now, a console, it's got the built-in broadcasting. You don't have to buy any other hardware or anything like that. You just have to have a good internet connection. Anybody can be a streamer, and anybody can make money off of it if they get it. If people like their gaming, if they like their play style, if they like their commentary. It's more than that. I mean, you could be if you have a great personality, on-screen presence, you present yourself well, you get the right amount of people to watch, and you're set. I mean, like, you take a game like Fortnite, and you take a player like Ninja. Where were they a year ago? You know what I mean? I'm sure he's been playing a lot longer before that, and Fortnite's been around a little bit longer than that, maybe.
He was a Halo streamer.
Yeah.
September.
No, way longer.
But it's like the perfect storm. You got a game that's really hot, and then you got a guy who knows what he's doing online, and he's just earning bank because he knows he's doing the right thing. And for someone to say, "Oh, it's dumb, it's an online game," they're dumb. Let's be straight. If I was his dad, I'd be rolling. I mean, with you guys being online and doing what you're doing, and sometimes recording and doing, I can honestly say I'm proud of you guys for doing that, because when I was young and little, that opportunity wasn't available to me. So that you guys are doing it, taking advantage of it, and more power to you. That's all I gotta say.
Dang, just
He
have you
has
been
a
doing research?
like one of. He had like a retina detached.
Wow,
I believe what this was.
that's gross. That just sounds gross. Yeah. Exactly. It's
That was
something.
also Apple. Hey Cam.
Yeah, no one knew what Bitcoin was. Yeah. Okay, so I have just one more last question, which is sort of like a summary type of thing. But what draws you to a game mostly? Is it the play, the style of play, the difficulty or the lack of difficulty? Some other X factors like the music, the graphics, the storyline, stuff like that. So what draws you to a game initially?
Alright.
Okay. I'll answer.
Oh my god, too many people at once. Chris and Cam.
Oh, Justin, go.
Cam. Where you at?
full.
Okay,
Alright.
so
Go ahead.
what was the
Austin,
question
go ahead.
again?
What draws you? What's the main draw to a game for you?
What's the main draw to the game for me?
Yeah.
What really draws me to a game is if other people are playing it. If it's a obviously, but because I like the Modern Warfare 2, doesn't mean I'm gonna play it now because who's playing Modern Warfare 2? Modern. Yeah, most of the time you'll be drawn to bots and it'll become annoying because the bots will be doing the same thing and there really is no fun. Yeah. There really wouldn't be fun. So, what draws me to a game is its relevance. If it's quick and easy and everybody's playing it, then yeah. But if nobody's playing it and everybody's moved on to a different game or nobody's really discovered it, then who knows? Then it would be a lot more difficult for somebody to enjoy that game when others are not playing it.
Yeah.
I hope that made sense.
Yeah, I mean, it's basically like game popularity. Like you're like say, for instance, like if you're playing a game where it requires a certain amount of players to do something, like Nate would notice when we were playing GTA 5 and we're trying to do a heist, and there's 3 people in our crew, and we just need that 4th random person just to pop in, and we wait forever just for one person to do the heist with. And granted, GTA's been out for like a couple of years now, and maybe not everyone needs to do that heist because we didn't do the heist for whatever reason. But yeah, we're struggling to find that one person, just that one damn person, just to accept. And sometimes that's just it. It ruins the whole momentum of the game or the whole impact of what we're trying to do when you're spending more time finding that last person to queue up than it does to do the actual mission.
Yes.
And so I see how like a game popular, maybe when GTA first came out, yeah, everybody was all over it. Let's do this, let's do that, but it's just that thing, and they're past the grinding stage where we're just starting to hit the grinding stage, and it's that sort of thing. You can't jive with the active playing community at the same time, and you get either you're in the inside, you're too far ahead, or you're too far gone, and you gotta basically catch the wave at the right time. And if you can't, then you're basically shit out of luck.
Alright. It's my turn now.
Yeah, if you want anything you want to add to that.
Yes, I do. Alright. I have 2 words to describe. Oh yeah, what draws you to the game? Got 2 words: reputation and concept.
That was 3 words.
Reputation as a game. What? Did
Reputation
that
of
on
the game.
purpose, darn it.
I get it.
Okay, well, it's reputation as a game. If it's a new game, straight off the bat, nobody's ever heard of it, it's a new franchise, just waiting to happen, then maybe I'll hear about it, think, oh, that's cool, and never bother with it. But something like Call of Duty, think about how many people probably already pre-ordered BO4, including me. Maybe they've never played a Call of Duty game before,
Yeah.
but they've heard about the reputation of the game.
Oh yeah, that's sort of like a
And they
brand.
thought-
It's basically a brand name.
I know. It's like, oh, this very popular game series is making a new game. Probably gonna be good.
Yeah.
But then there's also concept. Maybe somebody would say, oh, there's this one game, nobody likes it, it's not even that popular. And I'll see it, I'm like, how does nobody like this game? It has a great concept. It puts it together really well. I don't get how nobody likes it. And then what it will take is one person to see that it has a good concept, and all of a sudden the game is alive. One person can freaking turn a game's concept into a moneymaker.
Yeah. This is basically what happened to Minecraft.
Yeah.
Minecraft is like almost a perfect example for, you know, what we're trying to say here. Because like,
Everybody's heard of Minecraft. If you
yeah,
haven't
but
heard of
even
Minecraft,
even if you haven't,
As I'm
or you
playing
haven't
it
even
right
played
now.
even if you haven't played it, like even before we played it, you already knew what it was.
yeah, because I watched my cousins.
Yeah.
That's when I thought gold tools were the best tools in the game.
And then I never played it, but I watched gameplay of it. Just because, you know, you
Yeah.
mentioned it a couple of times, and of course your cousin, yeah, Aiden used to play it. And I remember just watching the video and seeing what you can do, what you need to do, and stuff like that. And what did I do the next day? Remember, I went and bought us 2 accounts, one for you, one for me, and we played the hell out of it.
Yep. Then
So
I got
somewhere-
bored of Minecraft mode.
Yeah.
You already have it.
What, Minecraft?
Well, yeah.
Well, yeah.
And like Minecraft, it has the reputation to be a great game.
Yeah.
I mean, I just saw my cousins playing it, and then I looked it up, and then I saw somebody like DanTDM, who I remembered watching one of his random Minecraft videos, and thought, hey, pretty good. And well, here we are today. If it wasn't for DanTDM and him making Minecraft videos, we probably wouldn't be here right now.
You'd probably be dead on the street.
I'd probably be living a successful life as a normal human being who never knew about Minecraft.
Well, to expand on that statement, because even I've done it too. Like I've only really played games after I've watched other YouTubers play it. Like with GTA, I only started really liking it like when I watched Louis Caliber or Vanos play, and I'm like, oh, I gotta play this game. And that's basically how it is. So, are there any influences, YouTubers, Twitch streamers, that maybe played a game that you didn't know about that made you want to start playing it?
Yeah, I just mentioned.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was building up. I was building up your question. This is for everybody else.
Because
And
DanTDM was a
again-
big influence.
And I gave my influence with GTA, with Louis and Vanos.
Yeah.
You guys don't know how big of an influence DanTDM is. You guys will never understand.
He's a pioneer.
You don't understand, Justin. You will never understand.
I never even played.
Then I went back to the classics. and then I said screw you all and played Fallout 4.
I forget the concept that we're on.
She is.
You are.
What do you mean, brother? Oh, and you're so bad at those games?
Oh,
Okay, I think we're getting off topic, guys.
Now we're just.
Justin, I'm
Now
not
this is
defending
just
you.
turning
I'm
into
trying
a
to get back on
rehab
topic.
session for Justin.
Hi, my name is Justin, and
Hey, every kill that I get is
But he's
always
good
the
at
one that
taking
takes the
aces.
ace.
Oh, I'll figure it out.
wow. We're off
No,
I'll
you
topic
kill
won't.
right now.
Austin first, then I'll get the ace.
No.
Nobody's ever
Speaking
thought
of
like
happen.
that. It was. I'll just
I
have
got a
Hughes
qu- I
kill
got a
himself and have our team.
quick off the top of my mind question. How do you guys feel about, like, say, Battle Royale clones? Like, you know, before Fortnite, there was PUBG. Before PUBG, there was H1Z1. Before that, as Justin said, the OG Battle Royale was Mario Kart. How do you guys feel about games like that that keep building off of the same?
Well, first of all, it's a concept. It's battle royale.
Yeah.
You pretty much. It's sort of like comparing it Battlefield and Call of Duty. You still got that campaign. You still got that multiplayer thing, but they're not the same game. And they don't have the same concept. They have different things about them, but they have the campaign that's about. They have the campaign, and they have themselves, and they have multiplayer, which is completely different from one another.
Because I only bring that up
So-
because you guys have heard that PUBG is suing Fortnite, right?
Fortnite, yeah.
Yes.
I've heard about it, but I don't know the reasoning.
Because they're basically saying they're stealing the concept.
Justin's about to throw shade.
And then CS:GO could sue everyone.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, Mario Kart didn't have shooting, which
Okay,
It
it
had
could be
turtle shells. It had
it could be
turtle
a
shells.
GoldenEye or something.
It had to
GoldenEye on
be
the
turtle
Nintendo on the
You
N64.
could
Can
say
never forget
Pong did it, because Pong was the one that had projectiles first. Oh, I screwed out. I just
well, either way,
wiped
it's
the whole base.
Well, I mean-
pretty much like suing some. It's like
suing Pepsi for Coke or Coke for Pepsi. It's the same concept, but you know you don't have, yeah, or that too, Fago or whatever, any type of cola brand or drink brand saying, hey, you stole our concept. I mean, I don't see.
Get out here. Oh, it's like a Miss Twist and Sprite. There we go. It's like the same thing.
Mountain Dew Ice.
Exactly.
But what I'm gonna say is, if PUBG tries to do this and they become extremely popular and they run a monopoly, they can actually lose their game because of that.
Yeah, it kills itself.
It would kill
Become-
itself not because it would lose popularity, but it would run into so many
Being bad
legal
to my boy
issues.
Fortnite.
Well, I mean, in all honesty, competition breeds excellence, I would say. Because if one game does it right, then the developer says, all right, we're going to put out, say, a Fortnite 2, we're going to include this, we're going to correct our past mistakes, and then PUBG comes out, we're going to come out with PUBG 2, we're going to come out with this that corrects this and this. But if everyone settles and say, oh, all right, it's just PUBG or it's just Fortnite, the game's gonna go stale, and eventually it will die out on its own. Without competition of similar games or similar titles or similar concepts, the gameplay of that game is gonna kill itself. I mean, you need to have all these games that are so similar to first-person shooters, third-person shooters, you know, whether it's building or not building or sandbox or whatever type of thing. If there's never a game that tries to knock the king off the king on the hill, then the game that type of game itself is just gonna die. So I think the idea of PUBG saying that we own the battle royale concept, that's dumb. I think they should be allowed to coexist because they are obviously different games. There's no building in PUBG, you know. But it's like, again, if you yeah, there's building. Let's take it. Yeah, it's stuff like that. You know, there's room for every. Maybe some people don't like the cartoony shading of Fortnite, so they want to stick with PUBG. They want to stick with the reality aspect of PUBG. You know, stuff like that. Or they want to stick with the whole concept of H1Z1. I think there's enough gamers and enough room in the market to leave all those games in there. And again, let them play King of the Hill. One will knock one off. They'll knock each other off the hill every once in a while. One will be the king of the hill 1 month. Next month, the competition will breed excellence. Game developers will say this is what's working for us. When we do a version 2.0 or whatnot, we're going to include that. And I think it's just going to make things better. But for PUBG to be saying something like that, that's really dumb of them on their part. And like I said, they don't own the concept of battle royale. That's that's a tale as old as time type thing. Every man for himself. You don't own that concept. But I think all these games that are in that sort of frame, they will only just make each other better as long as the game developers as long as game developers listen to the players and the community and see what they're doing wrong and just seek to perfect what they got going for them. I think games like that they'll be all right.
So because of competition, you will make yourself stronger.
Yes.
And create eventually what could be the perfect game for that genre.
Exactly.
Nothing will be perfect. Someone will always.
Yeah, something will complain about somebody will always complain about something.
Oh, this
But
is
for
literally
95%. 90.
Oh, DLC weapons should never exist. Basic weapons are fine.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Because every single gun in there is almost overpowered compared to any gun in Fortnite. Or any gun in general.
I swear to God, if you just regen on your own, I'm done. Body armor.
And also, are they going to try to make sniping actually challenging?
Please be 100% accuracy.
Oh my god.
I want to be good at sniping for once.
Okay.
Ross from IW. I hate that map. Oh yeah, definitely Terminal. We can almost confirm Nuketown and Terminal will be in Battle Royale. Those are really fan
Wait,
favorites.
Justin, what did you say Terminal was from? Yes.
It's from one of modern. One of the modern. Not modern.
It was in Modern Warfare 3, Modern Warfare 2.
The Modern Warfare. Transit? Probably. It would make the most sense.
No, Transit was the zombies map from Black Ops 2.
I don't know. This is Black Ops. I think we're actually gonna go off topic really bad. We're gonna die. A lot. That's probably our transportation method.
I think this question went on long enough.
Yeah. I think we're taking it a bit too far.
I just want to let you guys
Ross is the
go and ramble.
equalizer.
It's always good.
You know
Ross
it's been
was
like
the
an hour and
equalizer.
30 minutes, right?
Yeah, it's about running along. So, and anyway, that is in fact all the questions I do have for this time. So I'd like to thank you guys for taking the time and patience to answer the questions.
Don't worry.
And
Okay.
I'll try to come up with
Yeah, I think I'm all bad at these out.
Don't worry, I'm
I've been
gonna
on
take
too
your I'm
long.
gonna take your ideas. I'm totally original. I'm gonna take your ideas and do this later.
And like Jake Paul says,
I'll
dab
get
on
more
those
views.
haters.
I'm gonna get more views.
Oh god, this is getting toxic. Yeah.
Yes, it is. Just like
I don't know. I had
I don't know.
1, 2, 3, 4. I had 4 sets of questions.
yeah, he's done with this.
All right,
I think he's gone to bed.
all right,
That's
guys.
his
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
And I'll
I
try
can
to
do
come up
this
with
all
more. I'll try to come up with more questions to ask next time.
day. Definitely not gonna steal the content.
You can if you want. You upload it to your channel.
Oh, Justin, I think there's something wrong with you because I can hear my dad perfectly.
All right, guys. So this is Draven76. Draven76 MDJ. Saying thanks for watching.